Today, we will explore the planets in our solar system. Thank you for watching. Sit back and enjoy. We will start off with the planet closest to the Sun, Mercury. Mercury is a terrestrial or rocky planet that orbits just under 58 million km from the Sun, or 36 million miles. It is the smallest planet in the solar system with a diameter of just 4,879 kilometers. That's 3,031. It is only slightly larger than Earth's moon, and the two actually look quite similar. Despite Mercury's small size, it is the second most dense planet in the solar system. Mercury completes a full orbit around the Sun in just 88 days. Yet one full day cycle lasts around 58 days here on Earth. The temperatures on the surface can vary from a whopping 430 degrees Celsius. That's 800 degrees Fahrenheit in the day. But with the lack of atmosphere to retain heat, the temperature can plummet to minus 180 degrees Celsius, or minus 290 Fahrenheit in the night. The gravity on Mercury is roughly 38% of the gravity here on Earth. So if you weighed 220 pounds on Earth, you would only weigh 84 pounds on Mercury. As you can see from its craters, Mercury has been battered by various impacts over the years. Beyond Mercury lies Venus. Venus is also a terrestrial or rocky-type planet, and it orbits just over 107 million km, or 67 million miles from the Sun. It has a diameter of 12,103 kilometers, or 7,520 miles. Even though Venus is not the closest planet to the Sun, it is certainly the hottest, with surface temperatures that reach nearly 465 degrees Celsius, or 900 degrees Fahrenheit. These temperatures are caused by its thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide with clouds of sulfuric acid. Venus, covered in a thick layer of clouds which would filter the sunlight and make the surface appear orange. The surface is also covered in thousands of volcanoes, and even mountains and valleys. There is a mountain on Venus called Maxwell Montes that is similar to the size of Mount Everest. Venus completes a rotation around the Sun in 225 days, and due to its slow rotation, a single day on Venus lasts nearly 243 days here on Earth, which, oddly enough, is longer than a full year on Venus. The gravity on Venus is about 90% of Earth's gravity, so someone who weighs 220 pounds on Earth would weigh about 198 pounds on Venus. Interestingly enough, it is thought that Venus was once a very different planet, potentially even covered in oceans of liquid water. But a runaway greenhouse effect occurred, drastically changing the conditions on the surface. It gives us a reminder here on Earth what can occur when this happens. Up next is a planet we are all familiar with, our home planet, Earth. The Earth is another terrestrial planet which orbits the Sun at a comfortable 149.6 million kilometers, or 92.9 million miles. Our distance from the Sun is a large part of what allows the vast diversity of life we see on Earth to thrive, as well as our atmosphere. The Earth is the most dense planet in the solar system, and it measures in at 12,742 kilometers across, or 7,917 miles. The temperatures can vary depending on the time of year and your location on the planet. The highest air temperature ever recorded on Earth was 56.7 degrees Celsius, or 134.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Rather fittingly, this temperature was recorded in the Death Valley Desert in Furnace Creek Ranch, California in the United States. This temperature was recorded in July of 1913. The lowest temperature ever recorded on Earth was minus 89 degrees Celsius, or minus 128 degrees Fahrenheit, which was recorded at a Soviet weather station in Antarctica in July of 1983. The Earth completes a trip around the Sun once every 365 days at days. Last 24 hours. The surface has some amazing diversity, with vast frozen sections, molten sections, lush greenery, expansive wetlands, and brutally dry areas, all of which make up our one and only home. I just hope we humans can adapt and better understand how we can preserve and live off the lands in ways that will sustain life as we know it rather than destroying and depleting it.